Good evening. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Bronze Reaper. I am your host, Roslyn Perkins. Now I got green on and stuff today and stuff. And I know people be like, yo, what type of sneakers will go with the color you got on? I've been got niggas hip. I show you the sneakers I'm wearing. I'm wearing some dunks. That shit you can rock it with this on that. You got white, you got gray in it. I was gonna use and I'm sorry to jump topic, but I was gonna use these shoestrings. I didn't like the shoestrings, so I put the white ones in. But how's everybody's Tuesday going? I was gonna go to class, but like I've been having chest problems lately. I don't know what it is, but we'll figure it out tomorrow because I was supposed to go meet up with a homegirl who wrestles, but I was like, nah, I can't do it today. I was like, yo, my chest hurts. She's like, all right, do your thing, woo woo, this, that, the whole 9 yards. But before we start, I would like you to like and subscribe to the Bronze Reaper podcast and also comment. Keep the comments going. Definitely, But I'm going to do it myself. So we all going to take a 20, 30, 40 minutes. Give me a second, everyone. Give me a second. Mm, mm, all right, I'm back, everyone. Hope you told a friend, told a foe, you told, one of the good brothers that we're having a show today. But I always tell people all the time, let me take 5 minutes, let me take like 30, 40 seconds just to do what I do that I told y'all to do. We have a great show today. It's Candace Owens rebranding for the Foundational Black Americans again. If you don't notice Candace Owens, before she was a Republican, she was a Democrat, as she said. You know, she did what the her friends and somewhat her family does. They became Democrats. But sometimes you have to be that person to take that risk, and I salute her for that. You know, she did to become different. But I always tell people, and this is just me. I always tell people be careful what you endorse yourself of doing. She endorsed herself of being a Republican. And I always tell people all the time, Republicans don't do shit for no black people. I'm just gonna be personally honest. Nor as the Democrats. Democrats don't do shit. You know, and I'm gonna give a few shout outs now. Claudia Jordan, I think she liked one of my posts, and I was like, "Yo, is that really you?" I was like, "This," and I said, "This fucking can't be you." She was like, "What?" No, I'm not gonna tell you our conversation. I had to apologize. So sorry, little mama, of how I came off. I wasn't trying to come off all rude. I was just shocked. You know, I always get people who come off, who be like, "Oh, yo, hey," like people actually DM me. Oh yeah, also shout out to FBA, uh, FBA defensive unit. I want y'all to follow him definitely. Yo, we were speaking, I guess, in the comments. He's a good guy. I seen some of his stuff before, but I never observed some of his stuff that he does. And it's amazing. I'm gonna tell you off the rip, it's amazing. And what I'm doing, and like he gave me a few ideas of just watching his stuff of what I want to do. I want to set up a FBA chapter in Massachusetts. What I mean is I want to set up a foundational Black Americans for resource center or some type of help where like we all can we don't have to have a building yet, but where we can all as a foundational Black American where we could come together okay, yo, what can we do better in Boston or wherever to make the Black community better? Yeah, tethers or not tethers, but immigrants can be there and just to help out. But at the end of the day, foundational Black Americans first. Foundational Black Americans first. It's nothing against immigrants, but immigrants got everything. It's just being here for 40 years. I'll be 40 in a few weeks. I just had to think about that. I will be 40, and I want to do this. I want to leave something, and this was like my other thing on my bucket list. I want to leave a certain type of legacy. Some type of legacy. So no, I'm doing wrestling. I'm about to start a short film. I'm gonna do the short film first, then the documentary, just to get my name out there. But that's what I want to do. Um, I think as a foundational Black Americans, we should start thinking about the legacy that we're gonna need to leave. Everybody always got something to say about us. Now it's time to change that. Not the Martin Luther King way, the MLK way, but the way where, these motherfuckers is going to respect us. We got Candace Owens over here for years disrespecting Black Americans. We had the little ones not defending themselves. They don't know what to say with this type of bitch. She's an educated, tricky bitch, but she's tricky. If you're not a person from the streets or you don't know how to defend yourself, this is going to be a problem for you. So we got to figure out how, the young ones for the future is going to defend themselves. When people talk about, oh, yeah, the crime that black Americans do, we're gonna say it is. If since all these crimes that black Americans do, let's see how many people commit crimes. Black people or people that immigrated over here. Yeah, you could be American, but the foundation of black Americans that were already over here, we don't commit that many crimes. We don't commit that many crimes. And this is where we talk about, yeah, the delineation. The delineation is very important because at the end of the day, we are tired of all these fucking wrong and disrespectful shit is saying about us. Oh, we commit so many crimes. We don't take care of our kids. We're this, we're that. You know what? It's time to see these facts. We're not trying to see these white facts, these white people facts where you just add everybody in. A motherfucker say they black, so you get a percentage up. No, we're not doing that. You know, and I always tell people all the time, I was like, yo, before I die, I'm gonna make that known. I had to get into it with another guy, and I had to explain to him. I was like, "Yo, not everybody's from Africa. That was from that are Black American. We had an ethnogenesis, and I had to explain to him he's an East African motherfucker. I say technically, if you really knew your history, you would consider yourself the modern day, the original Egyptians. The Persian motherfuckers just push you down. That's why those pictures look like you. Some of them look like me. I don't know why. Akhenaten looked like me. I don't know why he looked like me. When I was younger, he looked like me. You know. I might have some of the motherfuckers' genetics, but I'm gonna be personally honest. I personally don't believe it. Like I said, this ethnogenesis and what we had, I'm probably mixed with so many dope things. Like on my father's side, my great great grandmother, she was a fucking Eskimo. This is a derogatory word, but she was from Alaska. You know, my other great grandmother, she's Geechee and Native. I don't know how the fuck am I mixed with all this stuff. The thing about I always tell my my grandparents, I'm mixed with everybody's legacy. You can see everybody's legacy out of me. And that's so dope to say. It's so cool to say, like, yo, my genetics is like all my ancestors. Like, do you want to promote Africa? Sometimes you want to promote Africa, but at the end of the day, Africa needs to get their shit together. Africa might have to go to war to get these white people out their country. I'm just gonna be personally honest. You might have to go to war with King Charles. Because y'all talking right, you can't tell us shit. West Indian people, y'all gonna have to go to war too with the British. How the motherfuckers could come over there whenever they want, say that's their country. And they probably never been on it like twice. They haven't even been on it 5 times. Do you think the Queen Elizabeth, when that old bitch was living, been to Jamaica 5 times? I don't even think that old hag been there 4 times. You know? But y'all cry, take me, don't take the queen. Fuck all that shit. Let the old bitch die. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but the bitch wasn't a nice person. Her and all the old fucking geezers that she was with. Only thing I could say about British women is that they like black dick. That's it. They like black dick. They don't like Spaniard dick. They don't like, well, somewhat African dick, but they like black and Caribbean dick. That's why you got all those mixed fucking kids running around. I just heard of a new boxer. What's his name? Moses Amutu. And let me tell you one thing about Nigerians. And I pray to God my daughter don't get pregnant by no fucking Nigerian. They have kids by everybody. I do not want. I'm just being personally honest. I do not want my kids mixing with no fucking Nigerian. Well, unless it's my genetics, like if it's me or something. Because my genetics is strong. And then they'll act like me. It's like, yo, fuck that side. FBA all the way. I'm not Nigerian. My mother just was Nigerian. I came out my daddy's nutsack. My daddy's black. Nigeria, they're just a weird type of people and stuff like that. I personally would never trust a Nigerian, and this is just me. And the reason why Nigerians is kind of frickled. And what I mean by they're frickled is like they're off and on. They could be bought by the highest bidder. You know, and it's not no shit. It's not no shade or anything. It's just that's what they do. You know, and I'm just rambling right now. We're not even into the topic. It's just that's what they do. Hold on. Give me a second, everyone. Yeah, and it's crazy. Somebody asked me this crazy question today. Can you be pro black and have a non FBA wife? Yeah. You just don't put her culture first. Your culture always go first. You always put your culture first. You know, like look at Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor talked about white racism and big old titties and shit like that, but had a white bitch. She was a revolutionist, but had a white woman. You know, it's crazy too. I always tell people like, yo, shit like that is crazy. Should we take it serious? Absolutely. We should always take shit like that serious because we don't know how people really actually are. You know, what I personally do it. My baby mother's Cambodian. Um, but like as I always tell people, my situation just happened, so I accept it. But it's like, yo, if you ever done it over, you'll be a black woman. It's just one of those scenarios, you know. Baby mama's cool, you know, she's dope. Um, is there a difference? Yes. I just found a subtopic. Um, nah, we ain't gonna do it. Nah, we do it tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna say this. Um, I always tell people all the time, look out for these people that say that they're black. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes they're not foundational black and they're not there for your best interests. You know? I gotta be personally honest. There's not a lot of people out there for our best interests. You know? Do I believe that? Yeah. I do believe it. I feel I feel like we hold on one second, everyone. So shout out to you, Sugar. Pretty T, thank you for supporting my show. She reposted. Thank you. I'm gonna request you as a friend. Oh shit, there's a few other people. Give me a second, everyone. Cause I'm gonna be on. Yo, we get money over here. We get money over here. We work. We hustle. We make. We do something. So shout out to Wiz Mason. Shout out to You know what? Since I'm saying shout out to Wiz Mason, I forgot to send him a. Damn, Wiz, I don't hear about you. But I do want to say this. I think we always been. I always tell people all the time, as a Black American, we always been there. We always help people and stuff like that. Um, we stop helping people. We let niggas do it on their own. And you see when white people do it, it just shit just doesn't get done. Look at all the undocumented people that are getting sent back. That are not supposed to be getting sent back. Black people would have caused a scene. White people ain't really trying to go down like that. And most of those white people who's defending the immigrants is getting sent back. You know, they're jeopardizing their career for other people, and that's what a freedom fighter does. Now the thing is, what are you gonna do after? How you gonna fight back? How are you gonna disrupt the system? The thing about white people, they don't know how to disrupt the system. They really don't matter. They're liberals. They're libertarians. And that's what's fucked up about us. When black people disrupt, we disrupt. We ain't buying from you. We're gonna be at this front of the stores. We're gonna say fuck you. We might even go to the highest limit of just destroying your shit. Running down with mask on. We don't do that Martin Luther King bullshit. Let a nigga come out. Nigga, you didn't see how those black Americans just random fucking Ku Klux Klan out of fucking Ohio? Destroyed the nigga's car, made the fucking tow truck pick that motherfucker up. And them niggas say, you knew you shouldn't be down here. Nigga, that was like reverse segregation over it. That nigga ran into the nigga ran into a sundown town for black people. Nigga, you ain't supposed to be here with that white suit on. We didn't hear nothing about the Ku Klux Klan ever since. Y'all liberals y'all don't know how to dumb out. Let me tell you something. All that crazy shit that they say about black Americans, if we have to get busy, we get busy. Y'all niggas ain't trying to get busy. Y'all think protesting is singing kumbaya, yelling at these motherfuckers. No. It's disrupting the system. Y'all niggas don't know how to disrupt the system. Candace Owens, and we're going to talk a little bit more about Candace Owens. Candace Owens knows how to disrupt the system. That's why she was a token black person. She learned from black Americans. She didn't learn from her own people. The Caribbean people didn't teach them how to disrupt the system. They couldn't even disrupt the system in their own country. That's why they fled out of there. That's why they don't have opportunities in their countries. And this ain't no, oh yeah, you trying to talk shit about my country. It's just, yo, my nigga. If you knew how to disrupt the system, this shit won't be happening. And let me tell you how I know y'all don't know how to disrupt the system. Because some of y'all tethers, y'all go with the white community to basically manipulate the black community. And see, like, oh yeah, see, this black man like to go out with us. And this nigga's from Zimbabwe. That nigga ain't black, no. He ain't one of us. Look at Emmanuel Achok. This nigga been cosplaying being black for fucking generations just to get ahead. I personally don't think he would have even made football if they found out he wasn't a black American like that. He's like, oh, this nigga's faking the funk. This nigga's a black white boy. Like, and I consider immigrants black because y'all got melanin, but y'all not a foundational black American. You're not foundation to this country. You're foundation from Nigeria, Jamaica, Haiti, and there's nothing wrong with that. The thing about it, y'all take that disrespect because you know why? Y'all don't love y'all country. Nigga, if I was from Jamaica, I wouldn't love fucking Jamaica if I'm in America. Like, nigga, why the fuck would I give a fuck about Jamaica? I would be protesting with the black Americans. I would be protesting with foundational black America. Even if I don't get reparation, yo, them niggas deserved it. Them niggas helped us get to this country. These niggas gave us opportunities. It's like one hand washes the other. Let me tell y'all something, and I'm going to be personally honest. Y'all immigrants could have been on top with us. But y'all was so tribalistic where... Yo, we be like, yo, let's do this. Nah, nigga, we ain't doing nothing with you. Y'all game bangers. Then you go over to your fucking country and y'all warlords over there. Y'all committing genocide to y'all own people. A nigga will kill 2 or 3 motherfuckers. Y'all kill by the 20s, nigga. That's crazy. Chopping off arms and shit. Y'all are kings and queens of extortions in Africa. Why the fuck would I always tell people all the time, I don't want to go to Africa? The fuck am I going to Africa for? To eat some bushmeat, nigga? Smell like hyena piss? I don't want to go to Africa. You know, and I always tell people all the time, I was like, yo, give me a second, everyone. Before she get mad at me again. And I'm going to say this too. Like, yo, my family's from Georgia. My family's from Alabama. That's the most countryest places, one of the most countryest places in the South. My family is from Jacksonville. That's the crazy part. I have family in Jacksonville, nigga. My Uncle Bill, if he's still alive. You know, so. Hey, yo, let me tell y'all a story, too. Yo, when I was running around the streets and stuff, I used to use my Uncle Billy's name all the time. Yo, people used to run around here calling me Billy, nigga. And one day I was talking to Uncle Billy, this girl, hey, Billy. He's like, nigga, you run around in Boston using my name. I was like, yeah, Uncle Billy, I'm not trying to get caught up in this bitch. Come on, man, you couldn't think of no other name. You couldn't use William? I was like, yeah. Hey, Wiz Mason. Yo, that's Wiz Mason right there. Hi, Sadiddy. Shout out to Wiz Mason. Yo, that's my business partner right there. Yo, I'm gonna send you a ticket to Africa. All right? And you can eat all the bushmeat you want. How's that? Would you like to go to Africa? I'll buy you a ticket to Africa. How about that, Wiz Mason? That's my business partner. Yo, he's lit. But yo, we gotta really think about that. It's like, yo, if black people would have got reparations, if niggas would have stayed on code when they came to this country, y'all niggas would have been lit. Y'all would have been more lit than y'all are now. Y'all niggas would be more than just cab drivers. He said, hell no. You sure? You get all the bush meat you want? He from Jamaica. He don't want that shit. He's like, nah, fuck that. He ain't from Jamaica, but he got he got roots in Jamaica. That's my nigga. Yeah, everybody say salute to Wiz Mason when y'all get on there. But yeah, man, it's hey yo, ain't Candace Owens your cousin? What's it? Candace Owens. I'm lit, right? I'm a little bit lit, so. Nah, I'm drinking red wine today. I ain't drinking no hard liquor. I'm drinking red wine, so I gotta work tonight. So yeah, yeah. I still got half of a bottle. Niggas. That bottle had already been done. But yeah, man, yo, I tell people all the time, man, if niggas would have stayed on code when they got here, it's just them Africans. They came over here with their fucking incense and their bush meat. You see, yo, you don't be seeing how them niggas be getting stopped at the airport. Yo, my nigga, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I remember I was going to what was it? I think it was England. African, they stopped that nigga. Yo, flies and like bugs started coming out his suitcase. Them niggas brought him in. They checked him. They was like, yo, we gotta throw this shit away. They told niggas, yo, we gotta throw this shit away. You can't come to this country with this bag in. We don't know what type of fucking insects those are. Those could be. White people was like, oh, I was like, oh shit. I said, I never seen no bug like that ever. And yo, the funny thing about it, I seen a centipede. I seen a centipede come out that fucking bag. I think it was a centipede, yeah. This nigga, nigga, I really think I seen a centipede come out that bag. This shit was crazy. I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, this nigga's from Africa. Those shits is aggressive too. Cause yo, let me tell you something. In Africa, the animals are more aggressive. The species of animals are more aggressive because of the sun. You know, the sun is crazy. Like when it beams on you, I think it's harder than I'd rather go to Alabama than to go to Africa. Cause and don't get me wrong, yo, there's some cute girls in Africa. So if you want to marry a mama Africa girl, a mama Africa, yo, be my guest. There's some good ones out there. It's just, yo, nigga. They'll be grinding for that green card, but not only by you, man. I tell you that. Nigga, almost married a Somalian girl, man. Yo, she had a big ass forehead. I thought I had a forehead, nigga. I was like, yo, her forehead's fucking crazy, my nigga. But she was very, very cute. Therefore, like right here, back here, long, beautiful hair and stuff, big butts, nice tits and stuff like that. You know, Ethiopians, they mad small. Them East African girls is crazy, man. You know, and it's because they're close to water, and you know, you got her brothers. Yo, one of her brothers looked like the Captain Phillip nigga who robbed the boat. Like, yo, I swear to God, I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I was like, yo, this nigga look like he robbed boats. He extort boats. Whole jokes aside, I was like, nigga, y'all motherfuckers is crazy. But yo, let's get into let's get into the topic because we already halfway, man. I think I'm gonna do a quick show today. Is Candace hold on, let me go back. Is Candace Owens rebranded for the Foundational Black American? Again, this isn't her first time. Remember, she ran up to fucking Capitol Hill. Oh, I don't just do this I do this for blacks. No matter if they don't like me, I'm doing this because I love them. Some bullshit. Yo, I seen that shit as a thumbnail, and like there was like, oh, I don't care how much they don't like me. I'm doing this because I love them, and I want the black community to be better. I like, yo, this bitch is crazy. She's smoking. She's on the booger sugar or something. And I've been told niggas, I was like, yo, be careful with this girl. She's gonna start setting niggas up. You know, but hold on one second, everyone. Oh shit, did I put this in the wrong joint? Give me a second, everyone. Oh shit. Give me a second, everyone. I'm almost there. Just give me a second. Oh shit, where my stuff at? Again, shout out to Wiz Mason. I know most of y'all niggas is gonna watch this later on, but right now, Wiz Mason and Bobby. Bobby's about to get lit on this. He's probably already drunk. You know, I had a calm. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had to calm Bobby down and stuff like that. This nigga, he was putting out pictures saying that when niggas used to talk about niggas, I mean these white people were talking about black Americans. He put out inbreds of people. He said, "Yo, ain't this your cousin?" I was like, "Yo, Bobby, you can't be doing that, my nigga." I was like, "Yo, you're gonna." You're gonna get a copy strike. And yo, I got a copy strike too, man, because this guy's like, oh yeah, you like KFCs and stuff. And yeah, I do like KFCs. Who don't like fried chicken? Like my nigga. Y'all complaining that y'all don't like fried chicken. I love fried chicken. So I told this nigga, I was like, yo, y'all KFCs in Africa is Kentucky Fried Monkey Knuckles. You know these motherfuckers on YouTube gave me a copy strike for that bullshit. And I couldn't do this shit for like, I think 72 hours or some shit like that. Nigga, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry. But I fought it and I won the case. I won it, you know. Talk about I was being xenophobic. I wasn't being. How you xenophobic and yeah, you supposedly African, you know. You know. Why can't I call myself a foundational black American? I'm gonna call myself a foundational black American, so that's what I'm gonna call me. So that niggas, yo, them niggas be getting bad, yeah. Yeah, them niggas are getting bad. And yo, what's so crazy too? Let me tell you how you know I'm Hebrew too. I'm the only nigga that got a black Jesus on his wall, my nigga. That's crazy. My cousin texted me one day. He's like, "Yo, nigga, I know you're trolling." I was like, "How you figure?" He's like, "Yo, you got Dark Vader near Black Jesus, nigga." He's like, "Yo, you wildin', nigga." I'm like, "Yo, I like Dark Vader." He's like, "Nigga, you even say the name wrong." I keep on calling him Dark Vader, and it's Darth. I just found Darth Vader. So niggas was like, "Yo, you been saying that shit wrong for almost like 15 years." Oh, I thought it was Darth Vader. What the fuck, nigga? Why didn't y'all niggas say anything, nigga? I didn't know you knew Star Wars. I don't know Star Wars. I just know Darth Vader. What you know about Darth Vader? Luke, I am your father. That's all, nigga. So, yeah, niggas be lit. So, we're gonna talk about Candace Owens. This crazy lunatic, you know, psychopath. She's trying to rebrand to Black America after all the hideous, foul shit she said. And she fucked up. Let me tell you where she fucked up at. She fucked up when she said she has a Caribbean bias. When you have a Caribbean bias, that means you'll never be truthful to what you think about, you know, Black Americans. I'm cool with that. Yo, you can think whatever you want to think. Niggas think I'll steal your car. I don't need to steal your car because my car is better than yours. So, and I like American cars. That's why I got a Camaro. You know? Oh, you're not going to get a Tesla? Nigga, that's a South African car. Why would I buy a fucking South African car? You know? What the fuck, nigga? That car might be racist. Who knows? People in South Africa might be racist. You got them Dutch down there. Them freaky deaky Dutch niggas, you know? And I'm just waiting for a little boy run out of fucking Elon Musk's closet. That's what I'm waiting for. I think a little boy's gonna run out his closet sooner or later. So I'm just being personally honest. Somebody gonna run out that motherfucker. I don't know, a little white boy with a fucking, you know, bra on or some shit, you know. Or maybe even a Filipino lady boy. We don't know, man. I think Elon Musk, he's a little pervert, man. He look like he's into shit like that. Oh, he got 11 kids. Nigga, you don't know other niggas who be like bisexual, who be fucking niggas and fucking their wives? Oh, yeah, you be surprised, man. me tell y'all something. When I was modeling, man, you see a lot of crazy people. You see a lot of crazy people. And when I mean crazy people is like, yo, these people are like they're there, but they're not there. They think what they do is normal. Like you look at Drake, you could tell Drake ain't tapped into society. Drake is tapped into Drake's world. That's why he was so surprised when he was like, yo, was it Not Like Us was dope. He's like, oh, how's that dope? Like, nigga, you ain't tapped in? You're wildin'. Baka, you had a weird case, my nigga. Don't sit here act like, nigga, you had a weird case about fucking human trafficking. Like, niggas can't read, nigga. Let me tell you, why do you always think black people can't read? We seen they not, nigga, we seen that human trafficking. You just pleaded out to something less. That's all you did, nigga. You just pleaded out something less. It's like if you took some pussy and you was like, yo, I'm just gonna plead out to assault and battery. Nigga, you still took the pussy, but you roughed the bitch up. Like, come on, my nigga. Oh, I know I didn't do it. And Wiz Mason, Baka's one of your niggas. Yeah, that Baka dude, I think he's from Jamaica, man. You might need to go to Canada to talk to that man. It's like, yo, man, you ain't living your best life right now, man. You gotta tell him, like, yo, you're not living your best life or you making us all look bad. Yeah, I'm half, foundation, but my nigga, I still got your genetics, man, and you out here making all of us look bad. What would Bob Marley think? What would Peter Test would tell you if he would see you right now? Peter Test might slap you in the face. Not like me. So my favorite guy is Yellow Man. Yellow Man was the dude. Oh yeah, Yellow Man. If y'all don't know Yellow Man, y'all don't know reggae. I like reggae. He said, I don't claim them. Yeah, I don't claim them niggas from Canada either. Them Canadian niggas is weird. Real talk, them Canadian niggas is weird. The best place to ever go to in Canada is Ottawa. I'm going to be personally honest. Don't go to Toronto. Go to Ottawa. It's very clean. More girls with big butts and big tits. Nice waist, hips, and everything, man. I'm telling you. Toronto got too much bitches mixed, man. Too much mixed bitches. The Lebanese bitches and stuff. You know those Lebanese bitches don't be having no type of body. And I'm not trying to shit on them or nothing, but yeah, them bitches don't be having no body. Yeah, Canadian Dry, man. This is what we doing now. This is what we doing. Give me a second, everyone. Reminder class tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. Just a reminder of class tomorrow. I should be there right now, but my chest hurts. I gotta do my breathing thing again. My breathing joints in my car, so I'm gonna do it when I'm driving to work. I do want to say this though. Canada is very expensive, but it's like fucking UK. I'm gonna be personally honest. It's like niggas be like crony. Like niggas that haven't used that word in like probably like 30 years in the United States. And when we used to say oh yeah, that's my crony over there. Like yo, that's my homie. That's the nigga who's part of the crew. Niggas be using crony because them niggas is starting to catch up from the 90s in Canada. Like that's why what's his name? Oh, what's up, crony? Stop calling me. I had to tell this one dude I was on. Yo, this is what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start going live with just random niggas and just talking to niggas. I'm like, yo, why you call me crony? Niggas haven't used that in the United States in 30 years. Y'all niggas need to catch up. Y'all's like 2000 and late, my nigga. You know? And I'm not shitting on Canada because, yo, I fell in love with a girl from Canada before. So, that was like, was that like 20 years ago? That was almost like 20 years ago. Yo, that's like 20 years ago, my nigga. Yo, my nigga, I fell in love with a Somalian girl from Canada like 20 years ago, my nigga. So, She was heavy, yo. She was overweight and everything, man. I like them. Yo, let me tell you something, yo. Heavy set girls be having good pussy, my nigga. I don't know why niggas be like, oh, yo, she's fat, this, and that. And like, yo, sometimes, though, them skinny girls that niggas be fucking, yo, their pussy be open like the high school hallways, my nigga. And I'm just being personally honest about this shit, you know? And like, yeah, that's cool that you got a shape and stuff like that. But, yo, if your pussy game ain't on point, you're gonna be going from guy to guy. You know, like look at Kim Kardashian. You know her pussy, yo, been beat the fuck up. But the thing about she get her pussy done and stuff, like I guess get back into it so it can be tighter. I don't know what them Hollywood bitches be doing. Them Hollywood bitches is crazy. You know, that's why everything is fake and is in. It's the land of gangbang there, but everything is fake in Hollywood. I'm sorry. I would never go to Hollywood. I'd rather hold hands with a tranny in fucking New York at Times Square than to go to fucking Hollywood. You know, and I have to go there half the time, but it's nigga. I don't want to, it's just business. You know, that's why I hate going to Hollywood. I do want to go to Roscoe's Chickens and Waffles, but niggas get shot there. Why the fuck would I go there to get shot? P and B Rock got robbed there. Niggas be getting shot over there. That's a gang related town over there. I'm not gonna go where this gang related. Only time I go where this gang related is to my old projects. And most of them niggas is just fucking old and the young niggas is about to go to jail, nigga, because they doing dumb shit. So I'm good with that. Like, my nigga, you about to go to jail. I had to tell one little kid, yo, you about to go to jail anyways, nigga. Why would I was like, nigga, why would I listen to anything you say? You about to go to jail, nigga. The dumb shit that you're doing, you're going to jail, nigga. You know what the old school nigga said? Why you say that to young Buck and stuff? Like, no, the nigga needs to know he's going to jail. He's a dumb nigga. And guess what? The nigga went to jail. I ain't fucking Houdini. I just know this nigga's dumb. You know? It's just, yeah, and you don't be trying to shit on nobody because that's not my heart, but he's a dumb nigga. You know? And he got what he wanted. He wanted to be in jail with niggas all day, so he don't like bitches like that. Because bitches would have kept you out of trouble. He must have never had no real good pussy. Nigga, when you have real good pussy, nigga, that shit keep you out of trouble, my nigga. Real good pussy. Bitch will roll you some blunts. Make you some good dinner. Some good dinner, too, man. Like, yo, I remember this one. I remember I was messing with the stripper bitch one day. Yo, I went over there every time, man. Every time I stole something or, like, not stole, but, well, yeah, it was stealing because I ran up in people's houses. I went up there counting money and stuff like that. And, like, yo, she's rolling up a blunt, making macaroni and cheese, some fried chicken with some mashed potatoes. I know she always say, yo, I know this ain't a lot, but here. I'm like, baby, you just made some macaroni and cheese. It gave you some good pussy? Psst, nigga. Who's complaining about that shit, man? You know, that's what most niggas want is a good meal and some pussy. You know? And just cut down on the yelling. That's what most men want, you know, and I got to be personally honest. Candace Owens, she want to be political, you know. That's why she with that white man. But one thing I'm going to tell her is like, yo, if you want a divorce, you ain't going to get it. You going to end up in a fucking body bag and he's going to off him fucking. Let me tell you one thing I learned about white people. They don't believe in divorce. When they say till death do us part, nigga, they really believe that. They really believe that. They killed a whole family plus themselves. Them niggas killed their family plus themselves. And you know you ain't trying to shit on nobody's culture, but those white people are crazy, you know? But it's because of the Neanderthal blood and stuff that they have in them, too. The Neanderthal blood, let me tell you about the Neanderthals. They're from the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia. The way how you I was watching this thing on YouTube. The way how you know you got Neanderthal blood is like you'll be addicted to like cigarettes, gambling, and fucking drugs. Um, you get depressed a lot. Like you get depressed a lot. Then like niggas stay up all night. Like Neanderthals used to stay up all night just to watch other people, like on some shit like that. Yeah. Do I believe it? Not all of it, because it could just be like a sign of hustling, but it's just some people just be plotting on other people and stuff like that. Cause that's just in their nature. Some niggas just have to do it, and black people have to do it. If you out here robbing, you you would get down boy, like everybody get down on the floor or stick 'em up, kid. Nigga, you gotta stay up all night. You don't want to, but you have to. But there's some people who just they just don't like you. Like I was watching mad documentaries on that shit, like Neanderthals and shit. They was saying that like most of those motherfuckers have schizophrenic bipolar. Some of those schizophrenic bipolar. Mm-hmm. Most of them niggas is aggressive. Yeah. You'd be surprised, man. Neanderthals and shit like that. That's why I'll be looking at Candace Owens like, what the fuck is she doing? She just need a strong black man. The thing about Candace Owens, the reason why she's talking like that, because she didn't get no good black dick. If she would have got that good black dick, man, this bitch, I swear to God, Candace Owens will be wearing a fucking bonnet right now. Doing this. Tapping her head because she just got her hair done and rolled up. All jokes aside, my nigga. Candace Owens is so whitewashed because at the end of the day, some nigga probably with a little dick played her. Like, oh man, I got one of these little dick black dudes. And he played me. I spent money on him and shit like that. Nigga, the shit happens, nigga. I ran down on a few chicks, man. I used to think their pussy was good. I was thinking that their pussy's gonna be good and stuff like that. That shit was super trash, man. That changed my whole perspective in life. Real talk. And shit like that happens, man. Candace, that's why Candace always talk like that she want. And people might think, oh no, it's not sex. Nigga, it has to do with sex, man. Cause when the sex is good, man, nigga, yes, baby, what you need? You want that? All right, I got you. And you cooking and you doing all of that and stuff like that, you can't stop. They'll be addicted of not going to your house. Like, I gotta go to Shorty's house right now, man. She's cooking, man. She knows hey, baby, I'm coming over. Oh, well, I'm gonna be cooking, you hungry or did you already eat? Then sometimes, if that pussy be that good, you like, nah, baby, I'll buy something to eat. That's how good the pussy be. But if the pussy, like Candace Owens, I'm not trying to say she ain't got no good pussy, but nigga, you couldn't lock down a black man with some money. You locked down one of the most creepiest families of all time, my nigga. Part of the royal family, my nigga. I'm just being the royal family is fucking creepy, my nigga. What's name? George Farmer or some shit like that? Yo, your last name is Farmer. Candace Farmer. Candace Owens Farmer. You sound like a black woman who married a fucking inbred farmer. But hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm not judging. I don't judge anybody, So that's what you like. You like a white man. You love white daddy. So it is what it is, man. Like, oh yeah, the dick ain't too big. It ain't open. Like, let me tell you what white women, and this is just my experience. Those white women like that pain. They like to get like, yeah. They dealing with, white dick all day, and if it ain't like a white man with a big dick, I can't fuck with it. Yada yada yada. Yeah, it be like that sometimes, And it's not your fault, Candace. It's just like, you're not getting good dick, You're not getting good dick. You know, you had 2 kids. None of your kids look like you. I'm just being personally honest. None of your fucking kids look like you. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you just diluted your fucking. And then think about it, because you're not a guy. That's the only double standards about fucking certain shit like that, is because you're not a guy. Nigga, if you was a guy and you bust some nuts in some chicks and stuff like that, you like, yeah, but that's my kid and stuff like that. Look at Klay Thompson. You know he's mixed with a white woman. But, she's getting, she got some good. Was it Klay Thompson's that's family's going through something? Or was that. I think it's Steph Curry. Yeah, Steph Curry, yeah. One thing I'll tell you about white women, they always run back to white men. They always run back to white men. Most of them do. The white women, the Latinos, mostly the Asians, yeah. Yeah, mostly the Asians. They run back to their own kind, man, but they'll have them mixed kids, man. There's like, yo, I don't want my kid to be like 4 feet tall, nigga. I want my kids to be like 6'4" and shit. Athletic and shit like that. I'm just being personally honest. That's what like, nigga, let me tell you something. This is how I got this theory. British people. British people are so fucking honest when it comes to like sex. British people fuck around with black people because they look at black babies like accessories. Oh yeah, I want a mixed kid and stuff. I don't want no white kid. I want my kid to be athletic. They look at the future. Like, yo, that man got good genetics. He's ugly like monkey shit, but he look like he got good genetics. Hopefully the kids look like me. So like, it just be like that. Oh, he African, but it's there ain't no black American men or like no West Indian men. Cause don't forget the Caribbeans. Y'all have a ethnogenesis too with Taino Indians. Yes. That's why some of y'all niggas be having long hair like black Americans. It's just, it is what it is, Hold on. It just always been like that. But hold on, I'm about to find some crazy shit for y'all.
I watched a video.
No, I'm gonna find you a good video because I gotta run. I'm gonna run out somewhere real fast. Yeah, niggas is crazy out here. Yeah. Yeah, any amount of money, you're gonna catch Candace Owens with a fucking dashiki. I do believe that shit. Homegirl is trying to rebrand. And I don't think it'll work, but bitch, you was talking crazy shit about black Americans. Now niggas ain't defending your cousins and your cousins about to get sent back. Now you wanna, oh yo, black Americans is good and I'ma fight for black Americans. Yeah. Alright, here we go right here. We're gonna watch some good shit.
Aired across the world's rebranding to George Floyd. Making were sharp communities today. Well, it's because
Because you gotta look at it. They call George Floyd a fucking meth head or some crazy shit like that. Oh, let's watch what Mama said. Tabitha speaks politics. I never met Tabitha, but she seems super dope. But I'll be back. Go on, Mama. Do your thing, all right? And I'll be back.
I told y'all, I don't know everything. Why is the internet dragging Candace Owens? She is trending on Threads. People have been posting all day saying that Candace Owens can't come back into the community, saying that Candace Owens is trying to rebrand. No, Candace Owens, you need to stay over there. All day they've been dragging Candace Owens. Watch this.
But when I told y'all Candace Owens was getting paid to run one of the largest smear campaigns against Kamala Harris, I was crazy, right? But now she's trying to backtrack and blame it on Christianity as to why she no longer supports Trump. It's not Christianity that's got her concerned. It's the fact that they're not paying her anymore, and she thought that her husband in proximity to whiteness and slandering Kamala Harris was going to get her on the up and up with Trump. Promised her a seat just like they promised everyone else a seat, but guess who didn't get one? Because there's still a black woman. I don't know why you thought you were the exception. You were not the exception, you were the rule. Forget, you were posting 12 videos a fucking day during the election talking about Kamala Harris and why no one should vote for her. Let's play the video.
But I want to say this, like, quite seriously. 4 years ago, in 2020, I had no kids. It's an incredible thing to think about. I had 0 children, and now I have 3 children. And I'm so serious when I say that I was so concerned about Kamala winning that my husband and I were having serious discussions about what will happen, what can we do, what is our option. And I know that we're not the only family that truly thought about where will we go if
you want to get on here and cry baby tears and say no one told you that Trump was going to be like this. He was never like this. Everybody told you. And you were going to college campuses with fucking Charlie Kirk debating feminists and black women, calling them wrong and saying they had equal privilege as a white man. They paid you for a job. You did that job. But see, just like everybody else that the Trump administration took that job from that they were offered during the election, you're not going to get that seat that you wanted. You're not getting the seat in the administration that you thought you were going to get. No black person ever was, especially not a black woman. And now you're trying to go back to your other blogging page to try to rekindle some of that money you were making during the election. Not happening, Candace. We know who you are.
I've been digging and digging, trying to find what it is that Candace Owens said. I've been looking for a tweet, an Instagram, an email message. I can't find nothing. What did Candace Owens say that has everybody dragging her? Listen, Candace, I don't know what you said, but I know that I said months ago when you got fired from Ben Shapiro's spot. I said months ago when you showed up over there on the Breakfast Club and over there on Joe Budden's podcast. I said months ago that you were trying to rebrand. Remember when you posted that picture of you standing in the hood looking like a black girl? I said then that you were going to try to rebrand. And here we are. Everybody is calling you out on it. They're saying that you are trying to turn your back on Donald Trump and the Republican Party.
Damn.
Candace, girl, what did you say? Somebody.
Shout out to Mama Tabitha. Tabitha, you did your thing, girl. Now let's break this down what you just said, you know. I'm going to say this, all right? And I'm going to tell y'all where this shit started from. This shit started from when Candace Owens was saying all that crazy shit about black people for Ben Shapiro. We know Ben Shapiro don't like black people. He has never liked black people. It's just Candace Owens was a token black person. What's her name? Something Steels is a token black person. Emmanuel's not even a foundational black American. But you have these type of people that, you know, they'll cape for white politics, knowing that it doesn't benefit black America. Candace Owens been doing that shit for probably like 6-7 years. She been running up to Capitol Hill doing the crazy shit. You know, all that monkey shit that she was doing. Then we're finding out that she's not even a black American. She's got Caribbean roots. And there's nothing wrong with Caribbean roots, but when you're talking about foundational black American problems, and when you say black Americans, they look at motherfuckers who's already here in this country, there's an issue. There is a fucking issue. I even have an issue with that, you know? And give me a second. I have an issue with that because, like, my nigga, why wasn't you doing this earlier? Why didn't you have this problem when, when niggas was going back and forth with you? When have you became the PhD in, you know, black social skills? I mean, black social issues. I understand if you want to talk for white people, you want to do, you want to save white people, white daddy and stuff like that. But save them in a correct way. You don't gotta do all this crazy shit, and you know that. You knew that for years. Now the walls is coming down on you. We love you, black men. We love you, black people. But at the end of the day, you gotta go down with the boat. The shit that you was talking about, you gotta go down with. It's not our fault that niggas is just turning on you. Niggas been turning on you because of the shit that you was doing. I even had a problem with that. I was like, yo, why the fuck is she saying crazy shit like this? Like, yo, she don't know how detrimental that is for black Americans when she say shit like this? Do she even fucking care? She didn't give a fuck. She was just doing her thing. Give me a second. Like, what else can we say? What else can we do? What else, what else is next? Like, are you going to keep on dragging black Americans when it's convenient for you? Like, black Americans don't deserve it. My ancestors don't deserve that. My grandparents don't deserve who fought for people in America, in Alabama, and in Georgia. Niggas who was on the front line saying like, yo, you're not gonna do this to us. Yo, niggas is about to start fighting back. Like, I always tell people, where were y'all? Where was your peoples when all this bullshit was happening? Niggas never have an answer. All I have is niggas splaining. And I gotta be personally honest, all I hear is niggas splaining when this shit happens. It always been like that. But when black people's like, yo, my nigga, you got no say so. Oh, that's xenophobic. Why y'all treat us this way? Like, nigga, y'all never really been nice to us, ever. When y'all was disrespectful for us for 20 years, we didn't say shit. So all of a sudden, y'all got fucking feelings when niggas do the same thing that you did to us, to you. That shit don't make sense. Make that make sense, actually. You know what? I'm going to land here. This is what I'm going to land and say. Candace Owens, everything you getting, yo, nigga, you properly, you deserve, my nigga. You deserve everything. You're not even hurting for money because, yo, your husband is like, what, 200 mil net worth? Or 100, 150, 120, 150, 170 net worth. So all this shit that you're doing, all this shit that you're grifting and stuff like that, you don't got to grift to us no more. We already know your game plan. Niggas is kicking your back in right now because you have nobody. My nigga, you trying to get on any platform, every platform. just anything and spew that bullshit. You try to talk to the most dumbest people about your pseudo intellectual ideology about Black Americans. And I'm gonna say that it is a pseudo. She is pseudo intellectual. She used white supremacy um graphs, and when I say graphs, I mean like skills of, oh yeah, these are the statistics. It's white supremacy statistics. We're gonna say that white supremacy statistics towards Black Americans that we know white people do not like. But once we start breaking this down, like, yo, who is this person committing all these crimes? Like, yo, my nigga, we found out the niggas who were committing all the crimes were fucking from Africa, fucking Dominican Republic, Trinidad, Haiti. Like, nigga, let me put it this way. If we didn't know that them niggas was Haitian eating them cats, niggas would have been like, yo, black people be eating cats and dogs. Roof, nigga. Niggas would have had jokes for us for days. Oh, y'all niggas is unsanitized. Y'all niggas be eating dogs. Knowing black people are probably the most cleanest people in the United States. White people don't even clean up after themselves. That's why they always had maids. They didn't even know. Let me tell you something. White people didn't know how to wash themselves before Africans taught them how to wash themselves. They were catching syphilis, all type of coochie diseases and stuff like that, STDs and everything. Africans had to teach them that, and I'm gonna give that to Africa. Africans taught them how to clean them fucking selves. But now Africans are dirty. They can't even keep their fucking self clean. But those are all tribes, though, so yeah, those niggas is all tribes, you know. But I'm gonna land here and I'm gonna say this. Candace Owens, you need to get your shit together, my nigga, because first of all, you're not giving you ain't getting dick down by no BBC. So at the end of the day, that disqualifies you from everything. Second of all, you're not even FBA. That's another disqualification. Third of all, like, yo, you don't even talk to the black leaders. You talk to, like, black media. That's another disqualification. You doing everything wrong and niggas ain't gonna fuck with you. Niggas is just gonna take you as a joke. And I'm just saying this because that's just how niggas is. They're gonna take you as a joke, Candace Owens. Is it a problem? Probably not. I don't give two fucks because you're Candace Owens and Farmer. Candace Owens Farmer. Got an inbred fucking name, but hey, that's your thing. But hey, until next time, I'll see you tomorrow because it's gonna be Wednesday and I do shows on Wednesdays. Take care, love y'all. Peace.